disorienting.
Are y'all
Hey,
ready?
how's it going,
kids?
everybody? What it do? It is I, your boy Shades for Shades. Joining me, these two.
These two.
Yeah, these two. Say hi, one of you.
One of you. Hi. Hello.
it's all right. Go. Say the thing. It's like we've been doing like 6 episodes of this already.
All right. Hello, my name is
pulling
Sergeant
my leg.
Sage. I'm a Kate Sith. Yes, I am. I'm just messing with him. I'm a Kate Sith VTuber, and I stream on Twitch.
And Madam, who are you this evening?
Hi. I'm still Zarsaivt. I just have an identity crisis until I have my model, so you will see various iterations of me.
What do you mean? I thought you were going to be Sage, did we not book Madam Pemblecrum Bombersnatch the Third?
Actually, it's Lady Arane if we're gonna go into specifics for the model.
Arane and Kalena. Sorry. from a song.
Oh my god. So how are you guys doing today? Do we want to talk about the 17 minutes of scuff?
Scuffy Wuffy.
That wasn't me.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that? I don't know.
I mean, I think it was all Sage.
I agree, my fault. It was all Sage.
Yeah.
It was my fault. Blame me for the chaos.
It was the cat. I blame the cat.
Mm-hmm. Always blame the cat. Always blame the cat.
Right? Bruh.
Yeah.
So, it's barbecue season finally. The first day of spring was last week.
Yeah.
Do you guys not grill?
I have a grill.
No.
Hold on. Sorry. What? Okay, look. Hold on now. You don't grill? Like, at all?
No. It's not very common at least, like, it's not super common in the UK until maybe about, like, June, specifically, and even then, I don't barbecue.
Barbecue.
No barbecue? All right, Sage, what kind of grill you got?
I've got a big grill that the landlord left. I don't know what it is. I don't know what brand it is. All I know is it
Big
grills.
Barbecue.
Yeah. A big beefy barbecue.
Big beefy barbecue. It's very thick.
That's funny. So you got a big green whatever the hell?
Dude, the big green eggs are amazing. I don't have a big green egg, but I can tell you that they are amazing because you can also smoke in them.
Right? And
Zar might be like, what the heck are you talking about smoking them? That sounds terrible. Oh, do you? Oh, show barbecue you don't like, but you're okay with smokers.
Yeah. What gives?
I didn't say I didn't like barbecue. I said I didn't barbecue. It's just I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a little bit like, ooh, how could she? But I'm not a man who likes to barbecue, and I don't think a lot of women barbecue. At least that I've heard of. It's mostly men, which is fine.
Fair enough.
Do you like food of the grilled variety at all?
I do, but okay,
what's your favorite grilled delicacy? But she says people. We need to
ask me these questions. Wait.
She's gonna say people. She's gonna say people. No. We need to run.
No.
All right. Sage, scatter.
Why would you need to run?
You
guys are a cat and a dog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go get the noodles.
Noodles.
Fine.
I do like noodles.
I mean, how else are you gonna have stir fry without noodles?
I like kebab. Isn't that grilled? Like,
yes. Well,
kebab, like on a stick.
I would say kebab is more rotisserie.
No, not like a kebab, like kebab. I'm saying kebab, but it's kebab for me. I'm being nice.
You put meat on a stick, and then you put that over fire, and then you eat it.
That kebab.
At a falafel.
But like sometimes they grill it. Like they do also put it on a grill, with vegetables. I like that. That tastes nice. Oh, and grilled sausages usually taste better too.
I do like pan frying my sausages.
No, man. No.
Nah.
Smoked pork sausage. Smoked pork sausage. All the way. All the way.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Right? All right. So pulled pork, question mark.
Yes.
I do love pulled pork.
Right? But oh my god.
Ooh, delicious.
The last all right, so I like 1 or 2 times a year we'll get like an 8-pound like pork roast, right? You know, a nice pork butt.
Yes, nice butt of pork.
I don't know where I just went.
Madam. I'm talking about pork shanks and butts.
Madam, compose
have
yourself.
I offended you, madam?
Yes, you have.
If that didn't offend you, what I am about to tell you will. I put that all into a crock pot, and then I let that cook for 9 hours with some barbecue sauce in it.
I am offended because I know we're talking about barbecue.
It's technically
I don't
not barbecue.
usually like barbecue sauce.
Bro, speaking of barbecue sauce, so I was streaming this week, right? Yo, comment section, were you there? Did you see it? So I was having some chicken nuggets. I was like, I'm gonna just coat all of this, all these chicken nuggets on this barbecue sauce, and I'm gonna eat them all with a fork. You know, like a heathen.
Like a heathen.
So, the barbecue sauce is named Eric's Triple Heat, and I'm like, oh, it's Eric. With a white guy named like Eric, it can't be that hot, right? The third ingredient was ghost peppers.
Delicious.
I think he died.
And Mama Shades didn't raise no quitter. So I was sitting there like tears and snot running down my face, like sniffling and crying while I was playing Monster Hunter with the guys on stream. They're like, bro, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, there's hot sauce in there, so it's really hot. And they're like, Jesus, bro, go have some milk. And I was like, well, I don't have any milk. I have no dairy products in my house.
I mean,
I made a game time decision, and I'm not proud of this. I'm not. No. But I have a coffee creamer. I literally opened that, poured myself a small glass of coffee creamer.
Interesting.
Honestly, I don't. Yeah, I think that's respectable. You found something that contained some dairy.
I had to quench the fire. It was that or eat out of a tub of butter, like a weirdo. Right? Right? Like
tub
just
of butter.
Tub of butter. Just
bread.
Straight up.
No, just bread.
No. I needed that dairy inside of me. Don't no one clip that later. God. Oh God.
I'm clipping it later.
You're gonna clip it on you're gonna clip it on YouTube, aren't you? Clips are on all of our podcasts, by the way.
Anyway.
So yeah, no, I died last night and this morning because God, like, you know how they say good spice hurts twice?
No.
Okay,
Never
well, good
that.
spice supposedly hurts twice. This hurt 3 times. It was awful.
TMI.
I'm a hag. I'm a hag VTuber.
That needs to be clipped.
I'm a hag VTuber. Why can't I?
Yeah, but you say that, and you say that you'll say so. Pick one.
Pick one.
The hag will say so. You can't be both.
What if it's just a dial that I'm sitting next to that I kind of rotate around every so often when I'm bored?
No. It's like I would never say that I'm not a Gremlin VTuber because I am a Gremlin. I am.
Yeah,
behold the Gremlin.
Even though I can be quite reserved, I'm still a Gremlin.
All right, Sage, what's your favorite thing to barbecue? Since this one doesn't like barbecue because it's like she's not American.
Well, she's not American, Sage.
Yeah. What? Huh?
Shades.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Shades.
Talking in my brain.
No idea what you're talking about, Shades. What do you mean?
Favorite thing to barbecue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's always the traditional burgers, but I wouldn't necessarily say it's my favorite.
All
I
right.
like Korean barbecue.
Korean
So
barbecue.
anything that's saucy and can be tossed on a grill to cook up real quick, like thin pieces of meat and vegetables. Just throw it on there for that quick sear. Nom, 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 nom,
I
nom.
got you.
Yum, 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 yum. I agree. You know what? I agree. Everything that he just said.
So it's funny. So she's got Korean barbecues.
Yeah.
So barbecue still exists.
I've never been to a Korean barbecue though. That's the difference. I know that they exist, but I know that they're quite
rare.
Expensive.
Quite expensive.
Quite rare where I am. And quite expensive, at least in the UK.
Yeah.
I would say it's here where I'm at. The Korean barbecue is like $35 for one person, but it's 2 hours of all you can
that's
eat.
all right. That's not terrible.
Yeah, so if you split that up by hour, that's what 16?
Yeah, that's like 16.
That's like $17.
$17.50 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
That's reasonable.
Not too bad. I'm trying to find Korean barbecue, and I don't think.
So that's for searching the internet face.
Internet search.
I'm trying because I want to see it, and like literally the closest thing to me is like in London. Like that is the closest barbecue. Like
in yonder London town, yay?
And that's ages away from me, like ages, like over 2 hours. So it's like
cross country road trip, yeah.
That
something like that.
That would be definitely a train ride.
All right. So we got Korean barbecue, burgers. Brisket or anything like that? No, like smoking anything?
I like brisket. Brisket's yummy.
Yeah, you gotta always risk it for the brisket, man.
Bro, you do.
Yeah.
Literally. It's like these days the price of brisket.
Now.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna take the mic. I'm kidding. Here's my favorite thing to smoke on a grill. Are you ready? Are you taking notes?
Yeah.
Are you taking notes?
No, but lay it on us.
Comment section. What's your favorite thing to smoke on a grill or grill on a grill? Mine.
Eagle.
Hands down. Hands down. Ribs. St. Louis style ribs. Where you leave that little riblet on there on the end, right? The little spare rib section. Yeah.
Riblets.
Good. So you get your St. Louis rack of ribs. You slather that in some good old fashioned stone ground mustard, right? And then you mix up your own spice rub, cayenne pepper, paprika, a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of garlic if you're feeling extra garlicky.
Hands up.
Yes.
My hand is up.
I do love garlic. Go ahead.
How does your mustard taste? That's what I'm curious about. Because, like, there's a difference between American and English mustard. English mustard is very more pungent and very strong. What's the mustard that you're using? Is it a very strong type of mustard? Does it, like, make your nose tingle when you inhale? Like,
no nose tingling.
So hold on. So that's like almost like a Grey Poupon kind of mustard, right?
Grey Poupon.
I know. We're not supposed to talk about the French people because, like, the French people are awful.
I mean, it's actually called English mustard.
The Grey Poupon is called that because they use a specific wine or sauce to finish the mustard from the Poupon region of France.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Sorry, food tip. So normally, our mustard's not really strong like that. It doesn't invoke that kind of a reaction. We cut it with a little bit of sugar.
I looked it up, and English mustard has a slightly tangy flavor due to the acidic juice from unripe grapes. That's why it's like more strong, I guess. But like, I like strong mustard. Like,
oh yes,
I like strong mustard, and like, I envision like you putting on like really strong mustard instead of like one from like a squirty bottle. I feel that's what I imagine. I'm so sorry. That is like a stereotype. It's like a little squirty bottle, and you're like squirting the mustard. I'm so sorry.
Oh, so you're not wrong. It comes out of a squirting bottle. It does. I don't grind my own mustard ever.
Do you remember the Grey Poupon commercials?
Yes.
It was basically like this really rich guy was like in his little nice looking car, and like this guy pulls up and he's like, "Do you have any Grey Poupon?" And like the rich people are just like, "What the heck is going on?"
Hold on.
Like it was like Grey Poupon is for like the masses and not for the rich people.
Okay.
Zar, I'm gonna send you this in your DMs. Check your DMs real quick. So while she's going on a YouTube adventure, so I literally will take all those aforementioned spices and then I will put that on a smoker at like 265. I can't remember the temperature. I haven't smoked ribs in like years. I lost my house and my smoker. That's another story for another time. Comment section if you want to hear about that. Leave a comment. Otherwise, I will smoke that for like the 3, 2, and 1 hours, you know, where you like 3 hours on, wrap it at 2, and then you leave it uncovered at 1 for all of your spices to kind of, you know, solidify and caramelize with some sauce on top.
Solidify and caramelize.
All right, Zar, you have had time to watch the Grey Poupon commercial. What do you think?
It was shit. Like, genuinely, you can't call something Grey Poupon, by the way, Poupon.
Yeah.
And be like, it's French and it's for fancy people. I'm sorry.
It's
what is
fancy people.
And I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At least in England, where I am from, you know, big up my home. Thank you. I'm just gonna say that right now.
All right.
If it was fancy and for rich people, it would not look like what it looks like.
What's it look like, Zar? What's it look like, Zar?
Yeah, what's it look like, Zar?
It's so bad. It's so
you
so
gotta
bad.
say something that's from the Thames?
It's so bad. Like, I'm sorry, the jar shape is just disgusting. Like, it's like too big for your one hand, so you need 2 hands to hold it while you're holding your Grey Poupon, by the way.
So is that gonna be the name of the episode?
Terrible. Yeah, Grey Poupon.
It takes 2 hands to hold your Grey Poupon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
It's so bad though. I don't know, like, at least like in England, if something's supposed to be rich and fancy, it's like very sleek and very elegant design. It's like mostly blacks and like silvers and I don't know. It looks fancy as well. Like, it doesn't just stick its name on it and be like, this is fancy because we have like 2 people mimicking a British accent and we've called it Grey Poupon.
All right, damn.
Yeah, I roasted them. I'm sorry, Grey Poupon. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, Grey Poupon.
If you want to be our official mustard sponsor of this podcast, hit me up.
And if you do sponsor us, I will still slate you.
Brand risk. God damn. We're trying to get sponsors.
Hey, any English mustard companies want to hit me up? You know, ring.
Hit us
I'm on the line.
Hit us up too. You could probably find contact information.
I will have a bath in mustard for you.
Hey, yo.
A bath in mustard? Oh, man, that's like some OnlyFans stuff right there.
Hey, yo.
No,
people bathing in mustard. Bathing in mustard, though.
I love mustard.
Not gonna lie. Yes. Mustard's great. A nice
you love me some mustard.
Be bathing in mustard.
Oh, trust me, I'll be right there with you. I will literally fly there, and we'll just be like, "Yep, all right, we're doing this. We're gonna pick up stage
2." Viewers, this has now gone to what sauce would you bathe in?
Bro, mustard.
Definitely not ketchup. Definitely not
Okay.
ketchup. Ketchup would make you smell weird.
So
teriyaki sauce,
bro.
Oh,
All right,
that's what I would be.
Teriyaki sauce would be nice.
Bet. Also, if this video gets taken down on YouTube, I'm gonna know why. It's gonna be this part right here.
But it's still early.
I don't even care. Oh my god, it's funny.
You can always make a version just in case that has this bit edited out.
Nah, frick that.
Changes like editing? What's that?
No, the whole point of this is we don't really cut this because it's just like, you know, stream of conscious in the moment kind of thing. Live, laugh, love. Is that still a thing the kids say these days, Zar?
Laugh, love.
That's very millennial cool.
Yeah. How many underscores do you have in your name?
I have 2, which is one more than you, which is
way
funny.
Too many.
As you're the oldest person here.
Shush.
You know what? I need to reach
I feel
out.
like Sage was like, I know it's not cool to have 2.
Look, the only reason why I have 2 is because my original username, Shades with a 3 where the E was taken. So I had to go Shades 4 or Shades _4 SHA3ES. Because Shades _4 SHADE.
I don't know. Maybe you need to rebrand.
Hell no.
Already?
It could be like
it's early.
Shades the pup, or like Shades the dog, or like the great dog Shades.
Nah. It's more funny trying to get...
I tried.
Senior pup and stuff.
Here's... Hey, we don't talk about the Only Pause username, okay? I'm kidding. That doesn't exist.
If you changed your name to something like that, maybe you could work with Buffpup, huh?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
I mean, oh my god, I love Rose Doodle. Doodle. Oh my god, I love Rose Doodle.
Who is Rose Doodle?
She's in the VTuber group with Buffpup. She draws. She
draws.
And, yeah.
Oh, this is I know who this is. Oh god, I know who this is.
I always watch their drawing streams. They're very, very comfy and very, very cozy.
Comfy and cozy.
There's a cat though.
Meow.
Okay.
What you got against cats?
Yeah, what you got against cats?
What are you saying, dog? Huh?
Everything. I have everything against you. Welcome to my villain arc. Welcome to my origin story. I'm kidding. Sorry, I had to be ham there for a second.
Ham.
He sounds evil.
Really?
I just found a new game I'm gonna play.
What'd you find?
It's a skating game. It's like
skating?
Subway Surfers, but not Subway Surfers, but it's on PC. And it features Buffpup.
It features Buffpup.
I think it might. It's literally by Vtuber. It features all of the members. It's literally like.
Alright,
oh no, cool. I need this game. I'm getting this game now.
Oh no.
That's funny.
Oh no.
I just heard the
my credit card is down.
There's a beverage emergency.
A beverage emergency.
A beverage emergency.
What is the emergency?
The emergency is I don't have any more beverages. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh
bro,
no.
I'm dying here. I'm dying.
Slowly but surely, we're all dying.
Right? But not like Game Informer, apparently.
Oh my goodness. So, Zar, you have stated you do not know what Game Informer is. It is a magazine on gaming. It was big notoriety really back in the day for cheat codes to games. In the back, you'd always get the latest Game Informer so you could get access to the latest cheat codes.
Oh.
They also had lists of upcoming games and reviews, but this was all before internet was mainstream. I mean, not really. I mean, you had internet, but there wasn't a whole lot of game companies that had websites that would post ratings and things on there. Except for GameFAQs. GameFAQs is one of them old hats. Game FAQs.
Okay, beverage emergency has been rectified.
Thwarted.
Yes. So yeah, Game Informer. Oh, so good. I was more of a Nintendo Power kid myself.
I was Game
So
Informer.
I just told you the cheats on video games.
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it wasn't just that. It was articles.
Steam does that now. Like, people will write articles on Steam. I know this. Okay, I've been playing a lot of games recently where I have cheated to technically get my 100%, but it's because like. Anyway.
What? You have cheated?
Hello,
Gabe Newell. Gabe Newell, is that you?
Okay. It's not like as crazy as that. Okay, I've been playing some cat games where you find the cats.
Yeah.
And like I will find like literally like 99 out of 100 cats, and I literally just can't find the last cat. It has a search function for the cats, but then it's like find all the newspapers, and I won't be able to find the last one, so I have to literally go and search it up.
What freaking game is this? I
can't find it. It's there's loads of them. An arcade full of cats, a shelter full of cats, a castle full of cats. They're all literally cat finding games.
You played this on your stream, right?
No. I did. Yes.
Yeah.
I did. I played an arcade full of cats like really, really long time ago.
Long time ago. When you were back using your chocolate, your ice cream rabbit.
Ice cream rabbit.
Yes.
But I haven't played in ages though. Like games like that on stream.
Yeah.
But I really want to go back to them. But I've kind of over the course of like, I kind of bought all the games yesterday, and I've nearly like maxed all of them out. I've done all the achievements.
Dang.
But I'm also really fast at finding the cats, so it's also like really like quick for me. So. But they're really cool. If anyone likes cats, or if anyone likes finding things, cat games, love them. 10 out of 10. Would kiss on the mouth.
Oh.
And all the proceeds go to supporting cat shelters. I had to throw that in there.
All right,
I'm not sponsored.
Fair enough.
But I would kiss them on the cheek.
So, you are very much a child of the internet, where you can just Google... How do I acquire Dingbats and Dingbat 7, right?
Actually false. I was kind of a child of the internet in a sense. I had a laptop, but I also only played I was like that kid you'd ask them what do you like doing? No, like they'd be like, "What do you like doing?" And I'd just be like, "I only play this one game, and I only ever play it. I never look up any guys. I only play this game. I love this game. This is my life. I live and breathe this game."
Gaia Online.
No, I was like that with 2 games. Mabinogi.
Yeah, Mabinogi.
I love Mabinogi. And then I was like that with Tails Runner, which I had to stop playing because it's a Chinese game, and they
shut it down.
the American servers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, which was fine. So I went to Mabinogi. Well, I already started playing Mabinogi, but I kind of then like
all right.
Like, and I didn't have a phone, so I wasn't like, what do you do if there's a fire person? I just didn't have a phone until I was like 16.
Bruh.
Which I still didn't use my phone because it was
did
a
not
BlackBerry.
have a phone until 16?
Yeah.
I
still didn't use it though. It was like a BlackBerry phone.
I had a freaking Nokia.
Is. Right? No.
I was there when the sacred texts were written.
The sacred text.
When the blackberries were peeled from a vine and given to the business class as business class phones. I was there.
Given to the people.
Oh
I was just asking because I don't actually. It's like very different, like food types, especially like I could say one thing and you'd be like, I've never seen that brand. So I was thinking it was like maybe something like that. But yeah, not because you're old or.
Yeah, not because you're old or anything, you know.
Anyway,
not at all.
Moving on.
But yeah, no, my first phone was like a Nokia 3090.
What?
The
That's
OG
old.
brick. The thing that if you probably made like an armored suit out of it by laminating them together and just like overlapping them, you could probably withstand a tank shell.
Why?
Shells of tanks.
So you're gonna be the first man to try that out, right?
Oh hell no. I'm gonna talk to Hacksmith and be like, Hacksmith, you should do this.
Okay.
Okay. So here's the deal. Here's why Game Informer was great back in the day. Back in the day, I lived in a place where my internet was literally for up until like 2009. 2008, you had to be like, man, I'm using the online. Don't make any phone calls.
Oh, you were that. Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
Old.
So,
that's like party line old.
Yeah. No, party lines are more of a 70s thing, believe it or not.
That's like something my mother would say. My mother would be like, yeah, we couldn't be on the internet at the same time as someone using a phone.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we could only call for like maybe like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If that, you know, you'd have to get your point across. You wouldn't be able to like dilly-dally.
Yeah. So it was great because like, even when I could get access to the internet, it was very much like a 2 megabyte per second download kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
So you were downloading all of the backgrounds for this and crying because the article was loading separately. Right, Sage? Remember that?
Yes, I remember back when it used to load line by line.
Oh my god, please no, not again. Yeah, so Zar.
You would literally be like trying to go onto a website to look at a picture, right? And then this picture, you'd see the picture load line by line.
Yeah. It would load line by line, and if you needed to find out, you know, like where the hidden gauntlet of Amalur was, yeah, good luck looking through.
It would like, what is it called? It would like tease you a bit. It'd be like, oh, one line. It'd be like, the amulet of this thing is located in next slide.
Yep. So
that's funny.
That is why I have like fond memories of Game Informer stuff, because like, oh my god, I want to say okay, so I know Game Informer did like a cover for Resident Evil 4, right?
Yes, they did.
So did Nintendo Power.
Okay.
I didn't have the Resident Evil 4 copy of Nintendo Power for that, but I had the Game Informer, not the guide, but like the issue where they covered a bunch of that stuff, and I was like, yes, give it to me, because I borrowed it from a friend. Oh my god. And I guess Game Informer kind of, you know, lost all the relevance once, you know, guides didn't need to be a thing anymore because you literally could look at Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. Well,
yeah.
I think Steam is good. I like the Steam community. I like that people take their time, and not big like companies of people. I like that singular people take their time to like actually try to help people. I like that there's the opportunity for that.
Yeah, instead of like, oh my god. All right, so here's my biggest crash out with like games journalism.
Like he's crashing out everybody.
So they're overly opinionated, skillless hacks, and they try and make sure that they inflict your opinion upon them.
I have an opinion.
So the reason why I say this is, you remember Doom 2014? Like, you know, the brand new Doom game? Yeah. And it was either IGN or Game Informer. Whoever the hell this was gave Doom 2014, like, you know, the Doom reboot? Comment section, Doom reboot. Yes, no, take it or leave it. They gave it like a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
And everyone was like, how do you give Doom, one of the greatest shooter franchise reboots of all time, a 5 out of 10? Release the freaking footage. So they released the footage. This dude was struggling to play basic first-person shooter mechanics.
And okay, with that, I will say, like, you can't blame a game for being too difficult.
You don't got the skills to pay the bills.
Yeah, like you can't blame a game for being too difficult. Like certain games are meant for certain people, and yes, games should be more accessible, but at the same time, like if they're all accessible to like entry level players,
right?
You can't make them very hard. Like I do like what Baldur's Gate 3 does.
Yeah.
Specifically Baldur's Gate 3, they have different modes that have different difficulties, but I also understand that in most games you can't like just choose a difficulty where combat really doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's a bit silly.
There's no
to have it in every. The thing is, I just don't have this like belief that you should be handheld through every game.
Right.
Some games need to have some difficulty.
Yeah.
I like it. I like personally, I'm one of these people who likes, getting their butt handed to them in video games. I think it's fun. I like to try again. But like I never look at guides for bosses. I like to try again until I reach the point to look at the guide, but that would be like 20-30 times.
Right. All right. I'm gonna make you eat those words. How much is freaking Armored Core Fires of Rubicon?
Oh no.
Armored Core that doesn't even sound like a game I'd play.
Deal with me.
That's a mech game.
It is.
You know what? It's
I'm not
a mech game.
Girlie. I'm not a mech girly.
Mecha.
Like that's something you'd be like 100. Like you know those like the streamers who was like, would you play this game? And they're like, yeah, for like 100 gifted. And you have to buy me the game.
Damn. That's
funny.
Hey, look, if you don't want to play a game and like then
Yeah.
It looks cool, but it's just like not the game for me, if that makes sense.
Trust
not
me,
the game for Czar.
Not the game for this old dog either. I do
not
have
think
the reflexes
it would make me. I have really bad motion sickness in some games.
God,
from looking at it, it would give me like really bad motion sickness.
No, don't play this game. Never mind. Also, this game is still $60 and it came out last year.
Rubicon?
Yeah, anything Rubicon. To do with flying, which I see like some of the mechs fly and stuff, it would just make me go bleh.
You'd just be like,
I'd be on the floor. It's like when I tried to play VR with some friends, I was like spinning around in circles because I didn't know where I was, and then I ended up just like being black.
Like, where is the trash bin?
The first time I did VR, I was like that, and then I got used to it.
I walked into a wall. I hit myself in the face.
Oh wow!
I stubbed my toe on my bed. Like I did everything.
Oh God, why? Ow! I feel that
I found out I'm really bad at shooting games in VR, but I'm very good at staying still and being silent and knifing people in the back.
I have a story about that.
Yeah.
Knifing people in the spine?
No, shooting games in VR.
Damn, Sage. Okay, so hold up. VR games. Yeah. What were you playing first?
Pavlov.
Pavlov?
That'll do it.
I don't think I ever played Pavlov.
Supposedly, well, I have a few friends who have played it religiously, and they've been like, "Well, you really should get like a stick for it." The dude had something for it where he could just hook in and he could just play, right?
Okay.
And he was very much like, that makes Pavlov a 112% more enjoyable experience. My only problem is that like he said something about weird melee mechanics and something like that, because like both sticks were essentially locked in and he had to like detach them or something.
I like the melee in Pavlov. I don't know why. Right? I'm terrible at shooting a gun in Pavlov, but knifing someone, perfect. I'm stealthy. For being loud, I'm very stealthy.
All right, bet. Okay, Sage.
But I also played some others.
Hold on. We're gonna circle back to that. I want to hear about Sage stabbing people in the back with a knife.
Yes.
I got invited to do some VR chat, right? Yeah. And you know how there's different worlds that you can go do. Yes, we've got VR chat. Anyways, and so there's like, hey, who all wants to go play laser tag in VR chat? And I was just like, sure, I'll go play some laser tag. And literally Literally, I was murking people left to right and like moving around the map and digging people out like crazy. They're like, "How are you doing this?" And I kind of just raise my hand and go, "Trained ex-military man playing a shooting game where I can aim weapons in a virtual space."
It's some of that reflexed.
It is.
Yeah, that baked in reflex shit.
Well, it's not even that. It's just when you're trained on how to take corners and things like that and how to enter rooms and scope out areas, it just sort of just like helps immensely.
I cannot wait to play Ready or Not with you.
Ready or Not, here we come.
Oh, I'm looking it up. Why am I even asking?
Oh, no, I'll tell you what Ready or Not is. So like the other, what was it, last week, Sage?
Yeah, I think it was like last week.
It was me, you, and my buddy Glorgus. We were hanging in like a voice call, just kind of hanging out. And you're like, man, Tarkov has ruined me for other FPS games, like completely. Yep. And he was just like, none of them are real. And I'm like, all right. So then like the Steam Summer Sale kicks off, right?
Okay, yeah.
And Ready or Not is a SWAT game.
I'm looking at it right now.
5-man team. Like the way you take corners matter. The way you go about, setting up your team loadout matters. So I was like, hey Sage, this is on sale. Happy early birthday, because your birthday is what, next week, right?
Yes, my birthday is the 31st of March, which I have off from work, so that way I can do.
Let's go.
I think maybe a birthday stream. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah, do a birthday stream if you want to, of course.
Yeah.
If you want.
So.
Well, we've already got a scheduled stream that day too. So
nice.
Ooh.
You say nice, but you're there, Shades. Remember, Vintage Story Monday.
Yeah, Shades.
Yeah. Wait, is that Monday? I thought that was
It's
Saturday.
every Monday and Tuesday.
Gamer, the 30th is a Sunday.
No. I was born on the 31st, which is a Monday.
Oh yeah,
sir.
Vintage Story Day. That's right. You are correct.
Fun fact, I was actually almost born on April Fool's Day. I was born 11 o'clock at night on the 31st. Another hour and I would have been an April Fool's baby.
But yeah. So I got him Ready or Not, because I'm like, you know what? He likes realism. He likes tactical stuff. Welcome to some tactical stuff. The only thing I will say about that game is there are a few situations where it does not feel very realistic.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say any more because I don't want to spoil him.
Yes, thank you.
No spoils.
No spoils.
And we'll have mostly a VTuber squad for that too, I think. I can tell when she's looking at stuff because her eyes go out of focus.
I'm still looking at Ready or Not. I was like, it looks pretty cool.
Zar's like, I'm going to play Ready or Not.
Hey, yo, Zar, you join us?
It's too expensive.
It'd be about 45 pounds.
It's so expensive.
How much?
It's 45 quid, yeah. But like that's expensive.
At
least for a game I'm not like too sure about.
Throw it on your wish list. Summer sale, it will probably go back on sale for 35.
You're right.
Yeah. And
my wish list has actually done me handy.
Yeah. Throw it on there. Because, like, I already can tell you I've got a full 4-man team for that. 5-man team for that.
Speaking of which, we have a full 4-man team for Final Fantasy 14.
Yes, we do. I just got to talk to Qatar about that. Kit,
Wait,
Kit, if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, I'm sorry.
Yes. It is an MMO.
Okay. Have you made your character yet, Shades, or are you waiting for the big day?
I made a character a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
No, a year and a... Oh, God. Sage. It was literally like a year ago, wasn't it? Right around this time?
Yeah, and then you stopped playing, and I was like, okay.
Because, like, there were so many other games and things going on, and I was just like, frick, I don't have time for this anymore.
Well, not blaming you. I mean,
you
do what you got to do.
Get to?
14.
Which is literally one away from being able to go to dungeons.
Look.
He didn't even unlock dungeons.
I wanted to, but I also ran out of time and I was doing all this other crap. It happens, man.
I used to love. Yes, I said that with my eyes. Final
You
Fantasy
did.
14.
All right,
I
bad.
have a character called Emotional Mushroom.
Emotional Mushroom. Do you want to know what my character's name is?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Asia Winters.
I like it.
What?
I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 since launch.
I was tacky and I took my character's name out of a old dot hack book.
Dot hack.
And you're like, what's dot hack, Shades? Don't come at me like that. Don't come at me like that. Oh God. No. No. Okay, so dot hack was like the original what if anime MMO existed.
What if you got teleported into a video game?
Yes.
It's like precursor to SAO.
Oh, okay. Hold up. You keep that name out of this conversation because this is like SAO's.
I didn't name anything.
This is like SAO's great grandfather. What is Log Horizon?
But I didn't say a name. I used.
You don't know what Log Horizon?
I do know what Log Horizon is.
Yeah, all right, I don't. Both of you start yapping about it because I want to hear more.
So it's
yeah,
like,
go ahead.
So the first things first.
Yeah.
Like they basically, I think it's like. Okay, so there's this game that everyone in the game, like the manga anime plays. They take a break for a few years, or people just get like discombobulated, leave.
Okay.
Then there's this like big event happening in the game, and they're like, oh shit, let's just go back. And on launch day, they actually get kind of like trapped into the game.
All right.
Of this new like kind of update. So like things are the same, but they're not the same at the same point. It's like it all looks the same until a certain point, and then everything kind of goes a bit like, oh my god, what the
Goes
fuck?
a little
But yeah, it's also got like it's a bit better, I think, than like some other like I got teleported into a game thing, because there's a whole aspect of like the NPC are actually people. They do actually feel, they do actually die, and like we need to maintain a relationship with them, or we're the outnumbered people, which is great. To put it simply and to not spoil. Yeah, it's a good. I wouldn't say it's like 10 out of 10, but it's definitely like 7 out of 10.
I would also say it's slightly harem-esque.
I have no problem with that. I live alone. I'm a degenerate.
It's not like crazy, like, oh my god, all these women are falling over him. There's like a group of women that do love the main character, but it's not.
It's not
one of the
weird.
Their love is also a bit different.
It is.
No,
it is.
I think their love is a bit different. They're like, they all love him, but some of them love them in different ways. Like some of them love them to the point where they admire them so much and kind of want to be them, or some people are just inspired. It's like
not
a nice
like,
sort of harem-esque.
Not like I want to jump those bones and start a family.
Oh no. The main person who actually really, really likes him is very shy about it.
All right.
She is so cute about it.
Yes,
okay, and I don't know if you're ever gonna watch it, Shade, so I'm gonna use this as a spoiler anyways. But literally, that character that she's talking about, like when they get trapped in the game, she's actually made a male character because she didn't want people coming up to her when she was a girl character in the game, because she was so embarrassed about it. But she had partied with the main character in the past, it was so hilarious because they get the call system working in the game once they get sucked in, and like she calls him and she's like, hey, I need you to bring me a potion that changes my appearance. And she had to change her appearance into a female because she was a girl in real life.
Yeah.
But she was trapped as a male in the game.
A really tall man, and then she just suddenly like shrinks into this tiny little girl, and it's so cute.
God.
And the funny thing is, she's not tiny in real life. Like her real body, she's actually one of those tall, quiet girls.
Sorry, that makes me act a certain way.
It's really. But honestly, for an assassin though, she picked the right kind of build. You want to be kind of like short and like easy to like hide.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right. I like it.
And there's this other one which is called Prince and a Half.
Don't think I've seen that one.
It's not an anime. It is a manga.
Okay.
Or is it Half Prince?
Half Prince, probably. Half Prince sounds familiar.
I don't think it's Half Prince. Half Prince looks wrong. But there is Half Prince, which I don't remember it looking like this, but it could be. So basically, she shares the same interest with her brother. She really likes video games. There's this new video game that's came out.
Okay.
It's not of like, it doesn't start off being like, oh my god, we got sucked in a video game. It starts off as a game. But so there's like, when you make your character, there's always a GM helping, guiding you. You know, it's one of those kind of games. Where it's like, oh, would you like to do this? Would you like to make yourself more attractive? And she's just like, I want to be a guy. I want to be a hot guy.
All right.
So the GM, it was like, you know what? I think we could do that. And yeah, it's really funny because this guy kind of falls in love with.
We can do this right now.
This guy kind of falls in love with her as a guy, and she's just inside thinking, "Oh my god, is he gay? Is he gay?" And the best thing is, it's like the guy is like, "Am I gay? I like women.
Yeah.
What do you mean?"
I do. I've seen that. That's hilarious. Yeah.
But no, it's very funny. It's full of like very silly jokes as well. There's a lot of like dick jokes, I will say. But, like silly ones. It will be like silly ones. There'll be like a monster in the background flapping around as a bird, but it's a dick. It's just silly. It's a 10 out of 10 read though.
Reminds me of Recovery of an MMO Junkie.
Yes, that was actually a really good series.
Right?
Okay. I'm gonna say one thing.
Such a shame that they never finished that because the creator had to take a health sabbatical. I'm not even sure if they're alive anymore.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you've ever noticed in Recovery of an MMO Addict that in the actual anime, there is a little advertisement in the little corner shop that she goes to, which has an MMO, which is a crossover, which is Recovery of an MMO Addict X Mabinogi.
Oh no!
Sorry, I had to say that.
She had to put the Mabinogi in there.
She had to squeeze that Mabinogi in there. All right, here's the deal. Gamers, if you have stuck with us this long, make sure you check out these two lovely people's channels on Twitch. You will find all their social media accounts through their Twitch accounts. Except for Sage, because he doesn't use YouTube or social media or anything because he's lame.
What's social media?
I use everything.
So you will find their channels there. Otherwise, we will catch you next time. Say goodnight, everybody.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Is it really nighttime? It's like mid-morning where... Either way, look, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.